Okay, new set of directions for 1920. You're supposed to find the angle between the vectors to the nearest tenth of a degree. So that's our formula. Cosine theta is equal to the dot product, so it would be u times v in this case, over the magnitude of u times the magnitude of v. Okay, so let's get the dot product first. So the dot product would be 21 plus 5 minus 8. So 26 minus 8, which is 20. So I get, nope, I did something wrong. 21 plus 5 minus 8. So 26 minus 8 is 18, sorry. So that's equal to 18 over, okay, so u, the magnitude of u, is equal to the square root of negative 3 squared. I'm looking at this one. That would be negative 3 squared plus 5 squared plus 4 squared, which is equal to the square root of 9 plus 25 plus 16. Okay, so 9 plus 25 plus 16 gives me, let's see. What we want to do is don't round or anything. We can keep it the square root of 50 because then our numbers will be better, right? And times the magnitude of v, which is the square root of 49. Looking up here at the sky, right? 49 plus 1 plus 4. So 54, the square root of 54. So we'll put the square root of 50 times 54 under here, and that's equal to the cosine theta. So theta is equal to the inverse cosine of 18 over the square root of 50 times 54. So put that into your calculator, and you should get, drum roll, theta is equal to 69.7 degrees. So that was number 19, and we'll do number 20 now. Okay, so just going to put these in. Number 20 has them in linear form and linear combination. And notice you don't, it sometimes it's easier to look at it like this because like typing it on the computer and all or whatever, you don't have to have the vector signs and all that. But for doing the math, I prefer to see them. So I'm going to write P as 4, negative 7, 1, and Q as 5, 2, negative 1. And so we want the angle between them. So we know that cosine theta then will be equal to the dot product of P and Q over the magnitude of P times the magnitude of Q. So dot product of P times Q is equal to 20 minus 14 minus 1. So I get 5 for the top for P over Q, or P dot Q. And now the magnitude of P is equal to the square root, looking up here at P, 16 plus 49 plus 1. So that's the square root of 66 times the magnitude of Q, which is, I'll just put that there, the square root of, looking at Q now, 25, 5 squared, plus 2 squared is 4, negative 1 squared plus 1. So that would be the square root of 30. So theta is equal to the inverse cosine of 5 over the square root of 66 times 30. So put that into your calculator. One last calculation. And I got 83.5 degrees, so theta equals 83.5 degrees. Yay! Okay, that was your homework for tonight.